Hi, welcome to All Things Possible, and I'm Kris Barney. I'm thrilled to have you here with me for this episode. Today we're going to be talking about live in lasting love. And it's a new trait. It's one of my 7 traits, and it's really fun for me to be able to share these with you. Before we get started, I want to invite you, if you have not joined the All Things Possible community, I would love for you, right here on the website, right here on the screen is the website, I'd love for you to jump on, join our community, and get our newsletter, get our episodes as they come out, and be part of the community. I also have a free gift there for you. So I would love for you to go to the website, opt in, become part of our community, and join us for all the excitement, all the fun that we have, and be a part of this community. Okay, let's get started talking today about live in lasting love. So I have been teaching my 7 traits. It's the new and redone 7 traits. I'm so excited, and each of them I've come out with an acronym for that trait, and I have been changing some things up, adding more content, adding more detail, and it's been really fun to get this finalized. I've got the CDs coming out, the book's going to be out before too long. There'll be an ebook as well as a mini book with the traits that are easy for you to have your hands on and access to, so some exciting things are happening. But I want to start out today with this is lasting love, live in lasting love versus limited love. Now, a lot of people in our world, and me included, have referred to stuff like unconditional love and conditional love. And if you have had my traits from before, or you watch a video that's from a few years back, I did call it unconditional love and conditional love. And it's basically the same thing, but I want you to think about limited love versus lasting love, because there's a difference. Sometimes when we look at conditional versus unconditional, there's not quite as many parameters, and with limited versus lasting, it really does change our perspective and gives us a chance to really embrace that and move forward. But I want to give you, I'm going to tell myself, I'm going to start with a story about me. So here it is, day to film. I have a lot going on, super busy. I'm actually filming on a Saturday. It's snowing outside, my hair's soaking wet. I've just had one of those days. Well, if you know me very well, I do not do these in a ponytail, right? And so I'm in my stuff, and I'm kind of having this moment of, do I shower and get all cleaned up and get ready to film? And honestly, I was living in limited love. I was not loving myself like it is and being okay with it. I was like, I cannot do this in a ponytail, right? And the farther I went down that track, I realized, what am I doing? This is what I'm teaching today, is living in lasting love, and it has to start with you. The number one thing with living in lasting love is loving yourself and giving yourself lasting love, which means there's not conditions, there's not expectations and limitations. Now, we can have expectations of ourselves to improve and to do those kinds of things, but when you're like, I can't do a video with a ponytail, I can't look like, the hair from the gym, right? And as I got farther down that judgment and me being in my stuff, I thought, do you know what? This is perfect. This is perfect for me to go down and film this episode in a ponytail like I'm going to the gym, and knowing that it's okay. It does not have to look a certain way. And when I'm living in lasting love, it's okay to have these kind of moments, right? So I hope this cute little lesson for you is pushing my buttons, all right, but it's also a teaching moment that I'm able to be real and to allow you to see how quick you can shift and to know that it is a choice. Living in lasting love is a choice. We have to make the decision to just be okay. And then it's not that big of a deal. And guess what? It's not. Now I might watch this video down the road and be like, what was I thinking? But right now, I just want to tell you, it's okay. We get to do things the way this is. So the first thing that I want to really touch on before we get into the acronym, because we have a short acronym today, is the 3 unconditional properties of love and lasting love. I want you to picture these as a triangle like I've got drawn up here. There are 3 parts to this, 3 parts to the triangle. The first is acceptance, the second is understanding, and the third is appreciation. You need to have all 3 of those. And as all 3 are together and they create this triangle, it is very, very strong. Very strong, because we have all 3. We have acceptance, understanding, and appreciation. When we have all 3, it stays strong. So when I was doing my ponytail, when I had appreciation for, I can just get it done. It's okay. It's easy, it's quick. I have appreciation for the ponytail. And when I can have acceptance of like, it's okay. I can go down there and film, and it's not a big deal. In fact, I see a ton of business people that wear a ponytail all the time, and I think it's cute. So it doesn't matter, right? And when we can have understanding of, I did have a busy day. I did have snow on my hair. There were a lot of pieces that played a part today. And when I have understanding, I have all 3 of the unconditional properties for me to have lasting love for myself. When we can have those 3 properties for ourselves and for others, it creates a huge momentum in us having lasting love and changing how we're doing things. Not being so judgmental, not having so many conditions put on us, right? And not having expectations and stuff that's really beyond our control sometimes. So let's jump into the acronym. The first one is L, and it is for learn. What I want you to know is that we must learn to live this way. It is not something that just comes along. We start out that way as a small child, and as we go through school and we go through all these things, we lose that. And we have to learn how to hold on to it. We have to learn how to be more inspiring, live this way more often, and trust it, because it's not always going to be there for us. As we have these 3 sides, how many times do you find someone who doesn't have appreciation for you? They just don't have it, right? Or they're lacking acceptance. Okay, what happens when we're discriminating? What happens when we don't want to, join a different group, or they have a different belief system, or, we don't want to let our kids play together, right? There's so many things with acceptance and appreciation, but the other part is understanding. Most of the time, we don't even realize what people are going through, so how can we even understand why they would answer a certain way or why they would act a certain way? When our coworker flies off the handle, we have no idea. Like, do they have cancer? Are they dealing with a sick child? Was their teenager out all night? We have no idea until we go to understanding to find out why things happen. As we learn from our experiences, we gain knowledge that we can do things differently. So the biggest one with lasting love is to learn. Okay, we have to learn from our mistakes, learn from the things that we do wrong, learn from the lessons, just like this right before I came down here and I'm in a ponytail. We have to learn to trust ourselves and learn to implement that and the knowledge that we are learning into our lives. The second one is inspire. Okay, I love inspire. We get to inspire others by living this way. And I hate to block this for you because it's kind of a busy paper today. But we get to inspire others that are around us. And so we have to live this way, and we have to do it more often. The more we live this way, the more inspiring we are. The more it becomes second nature, the more people want to be around us. They're drawn to us. People, when you first meet them, will be like, I already like this person. I don't know why. It's because you're living at a level of lasting love, and you're being consistent with it. You're being responsible, and you're having integrity with it. So it's making it to be a very inspiring thing. And the more we learn, and the more we live it, the more we inspire others. And we inspire others to also live it. Okay, also live lasting love, right? So there's several reasons why I put these words together the way I do, even though we're like, why is that one so important? All of them have a piece. So the next one is V, and it's for vigilant. We have to be vigilant. Vigilant, vigilant, vigilant in doing this, in living this way, in continuing to up-level ourselves, in always being watchful to catch those times when we're not doing it. Just like I started this video with this little story about me, I had to be vigilant of like, stop it. We are going down there in a ponytail, right? And it's okay. It's okay because I'm still me, and you're still learning from me, right? So we have to be vigilant. We have to be observant and attentive. We have to watch what's happening around us. Watch how we can be different. Be attentive to be able to live with all three parts. Okay? If we're attentive, we realize appreciation. We realize the acceptance. We realize that our understanding. And we're better. We have to be on the lookout. Be on our toes. Be ready to do it different. Trust ourselves. Trust that you can make a difference no matter what group you're in. Whether it's your team, your tribe, your family, whatever that is. You can make a difference. But you've got to be vigilant. You have to be vigilant to make that happen. You have to be inspiring. Okay, you have to inspire others to join in, to live in an acceptance and appreciation and understanding so that everyone is included. Everyone feels good. Everyone feels like they belong. Okay, belonging is huge. So our last one is E. And for E, this is endless, okay? Living in lasting love is endless. That means it never ends. We always have to strive to do it better. We always have to watch what we're doing. We always get to up-level. We get to take a good look at ourselves and see where we're at, evaluate, and move forward. This is continuous efforts, constantly improving, always honoring. Endless is always honoring lasting love. Okay, we're always honoring that lasting love. We're always being a part of all of these to make sure that we're living in a way that we're making a difference. We're improving people's lives and being the best we can possibly be. What I can tell you is the more that you live like this, the more you push forward and work on up-leveling your own life, the more the people around you are going to do it too. You can't force anyone else to do this. You have to do it first. And once you live this way, and by example, everyone around you starts to live this way. If you're a parent, try it. Try living this way with your kids. Start learning from your children and taking an inspired step in trying to inspire everyone to live this way and live in this lasting love. Start finding if you're appreciating your kids, if you're appreciating what they're doing, or if you're just finding the negative. Are you accepting? I had to learn how to accept in a big way adult children choosing their own path. I had to get to acceptance. And the only way I could do that was to drop the conditions, drop all the pieces that didn't make sense to me. I had to just love. I had to accept it, understand it, and appreciate it. And I had to have all three parts, because when you don't have all three parts, this falls to pieces. Okay, and it creates chaos. It creates emotions. It creates feeling like we don't belong. It creates hurt and pain. But when we can have all of these, all three unconditional properties, we have complete love. We have lasting love, which we want everyone to feel. I love that you're here with me. I love to be able to give you really good content and give you things to think about and have you look at it in a little bit different way so that you can see it from a different perspective and that it could make a difference for you. Thanks for being here. If you have not joined our community, right here on the screen, allthingspossible.biz, join our community and be a part of All Things Possible. Come and get your free gift and get these As soon as I have a video come out, you get it. It comes in our newsletter that comes to you, as well as articles that I write, and the healing processes that you get from Bill as well. So join our community. We'd love to have you be part of us. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you next time on allthingspossible.biz. Bye-bye.